This YouTube channel launched less than a year ago. They've already grown to over 1.6 million subscribers. If you've been on YouTube lately, you've probably come across channels like The Paint Explainer that are producing videos in almost the exact same style, and they're getting millions and millions of views every single month. According to Social Blade, they're earning up to $50,000 a month from ad revenue alone. I can watch these videos for hours, and I wanted to understand the secret behind their success, so I decided to dive in. First, we'll create a script, then use ChatGPT to make simple hand-drawn assets. After that, we'll design thumbnails to help the video stand out, and finally, we'll learn how to edit everything together into a complete video. First, click the link in the description to get a step-by-step document. You will have two types of prompts, a script prompt and an image prompt. Before moving on, here's the result we're creating in this tutorial. Better known as Tony Tormenta took over the Gulf cartel after his brother Oziel was arrested. But at the same time, Los Zetas. Once the cartel's own armed wing had broken away and turned into its deadliest enemy, Tony built his own force called Los Escorpiones, made up of ex-cops skilled in heavy weapons and ruthless street fighting. His attacks were so extreme that he drew the attention of the Mexican Marines. For months, they hunted him through Tamaulipas, almost catching him again and again. Each time he slipped away, shielded by armed convoys and armored trucks. Before we start generating a script, here are the key principles behind his script writing style. First, no intros, get straight to the story. Second, use well-structured storytelling. Third, get straight to the point, no BS. Fourth, always include real dates and events to make it feel authentic. So instead of writing a completely new script, just copy the link of a viral video. Go to the YouTube transcript website, paste the link, and boom, you've got the viral script. To stay on the safe side, it will paraphrase it. Open ChatGPT, paste the prompt first, then paste the script, and hit generate. And just like that, you've got your first proven viral script ready to go. Now, there are two main ways to create images using AI. First, randomly giving prompt to ChatGPT for generating images to produce results like this. But I'll prefer second method. Just take screenshots of the assets shown in the video, like the main characters and environments. Then open ChatGPT, upload those images, paste the prompt, and hit generate. It will recreate the visuals in the exact style we need. Looks perfect, right? Now, generate all the images one by one for each scene. Once all the images are ready, we'll move on to creating the thumbnails. To create thumbnails like the Paint Explainer, all you need are the images of the people you're featuring in your video. You can use any design tool you like, but for this tutorial, I'll be using Canva. Start by going to the Canva website. Click on the Create button and search for YouTube Thumbnail. Select it to open your workspace. Next, go to Elements and search for Rectangle Frame. Insert the frame and place it according to your video's theme. For example, my video uses 8 characters, so I'll add 8 frames. Now, simply drag and drop your images into each frame, and boom, they snap into place perfectly. Add their names using the text tool, adjust the layout, and your thumbnail is ready. I've also created an additional example to give you a clearer idea of the final look. There are plenty of tools for creating AI voices, but most of them sound robotic or unnatural. One tool that truly stands out is 11 Labs. Go to their website and click on the Voices tab. You'll see a library of pre-made voices you can use right away. However, since many creators use the same ones, it's hard to make your channel sound unique. That's why we'll create our own custom voice. Click the Create a Voice button, and from the options, select Voice Design. Now, describe the kind of voice you want. For example, a young American male or an older British narrator. Experiment a little to find the tone that fits your style best. Once you've found the perfect match, name it and save it. Then head over to text-to-speech, select your newly created voice, and paste your script into the text box. Tweak the settings until the tone feels natural. I usually leave most of them at their default values. They work well out of the box. When you're satisfied with how it sounds, download your voiceover and you're ready to move on to the next step. Head over to Premiere Pro, download and install it if you haven't already, then create a new project. Import all your images and your voiceover. Choose a white background color. Next, drag your voiceover onto the timeline. You'll notice some pauses. These make the narration sound unnatural. Use the razor tool to cut around those sections. Delete the empty space and close the gap by dragging the voiceover together. Now, place your main title or topic text at the top of the screen. After that, start importing your images one by one and arrange them in sync with the voiceover. Don't drop all the images at once. Position each one carefully in the frame, just like you would in a professional documentary, make sure to include details, such as dates of birth and dates of death, to make the video feel more personal and meaningful for the audience. At this stage, your basic structure is ready. To bring everything to life, begin adding simple animations. You can do this by adjusting the opacity of each image over time. This creates smooth, dynamic fade-in effects that sync perfectly with the narration. Now I'll speed this up. Add the remaining images, animate them, and finalize the sequence. To wrap things up, add background music. A subtle cinematic track will make the entire video feel richer, more engaging, and emotionally impactful.